Alrighty then, lunatics. Damn, that shit hurt it. Look at motherfucker. Ow. Thanks for that, Pats. I'm back. Hi. Hopefully you got cozy, y'all. Hopefully you're ready. It's time. Late night look. Time to relax. Time to forget about the fact that tomorrow is Friday. Because it's not. Except that it is. Get some writing done, shall we? So. Whew. Last time we finished chapter 1. Chapter 1 was good time to introduce some characters, say hello to familiar faces. Now in chapter 2, Lucky's gonna go ahead and flap the shit out of dungeon. RQ. Why does this say Raid Shadow Legend? Raid Shadow Legends? I don't know. I don't know why the fuck I put that there. I was being a smartass because I was like, they're raiding a dungeon. I don't know. Ignore me, okay? I get tired and I get stupid when I get tired. Stupider than normal. I could probably go finish the prologue before doing chapter 2. My original plan for the team of people going into the dungeon with Lucky was going to see some Team Decima members. It was going to see Lucky. It was going to see Astra. But I'm not so sure. I want to think about that a bit more. So I'm going to go finish prologue while I think about that some more. Problem is, I need to bring a team of people that aren't going to get absolutely fucking murdered the second they run into the apostle. That's the issue. Yeah. It's like the apostle's not going to try to kill them for real, but he's going to make it believable. Not trying to show their full strength and cards quite yet. Lucky's going to start entering her, let's call it rage mode, but it's not really. It's just the overdress. We're going to get a peek into that. Okay. So we got Eve here. I should probably update the stream. Waiting on Twitch Live. LxD. Oop. Waiting. All right. So she's all like, even after learning your language, you all still remain so hostile. I could not hear the thunder. Okay, there's the thunder. Her voice grinded as she squeezed tighter. I don't have to put you down now. Sorry for the inconvenience. A flash of blue emitted from her palm and the attacker's head disappeared from their shoulders. A few drops of blood splattered on her cheek and arm. Wonderful. I must perform maintenance again. Or she could begin walking again. Walking away. A plume of flame billowed towards her. On the opposite. From the opposite direction. Massive pillar of ice rushed. Firing. Behest. Held out. Firing. Bolts. Boring. Word. Way. Coming. Eyes flipped. Faster. Fire wielder. Holder. Heart rate. Experienced. Watching him. Not looking. Autoclip. Where's she? Diamond. Bolt. Killing him. Head off. Pressure. Docker. Self. Rapid. Then you. Force, Smoker, Rust, shatter. Other. Very nice. Reach and be held in place by arm. Put it on there. Keep going, savage. Yeah. Where is voice? As she spoke. Slightly watched. Working. Oh, is broken. We're darting away. Good for oh, I had a feeling. Cauterizing the wheel. Stumble towards reline. Eyes flashed. Caught up with driving bottom, her fist. Back. Two. Flat. Flat. Frustration. Old man's skull. I've been driven. Oops. Through. Back. Chest. Probably. Brutalize this woman. What you wanted. The brutalized enemies of this woman. They'd better around. Lay by one, picked up corpse added. Where she from our so bum, bum, bum. Oh, Eve. Very short prologue. That's okay. The prologue. It's not even 500 words. It's okay. It's a prologue. Man. Raid Shadow Lich. Some had barely braced. It just wasn't. Oh, my bad. Or Carol? Yeah. Adorn? Why is that dark? Multicolored hair. Bounced. Brushed forward. Back. What's the rush? Ooh, started. Go. Cut. On. Round. There. Do one. Here. What are you busy? Krma appeared. I already say double doors? Am I tripping? The fuck? I didn't. Okay. Check posted requests. He said shortly. Lucky. And bolted. made it. Bricks. Huh. Really? We trotted to terminal, right, dusk, save her phone, of phone, digital board, put up. Find there. Study on. I know. Hello. Requests. Second. Lucky model. Be frantic. Search watering on the board. Guys, and is everything? Did anything come everything right there. Everything. Right. Grouped. Cafe side. Grouped. Dropped. Here's what I'm thinking. We can send. Can't send Jamie. So who's on the hook for the fuck? So B is like characters that can't go. Jamie, Krma, X, Malia, Axel. They definitely can't go. Vladimir, Leo. Carol probably shouldn't. All of the Marionette Mafia wouldn't be going. Not right now. Too risky. Characters that can go. Oh, Holly can't go. Sarah can't go because they're expected to protect. Trying to rest up and meditate. Which leaves possible characters being Astra, Tyga, Nat. Technically Rogden. Or Rogden won't, I could tell you. Harry's just basically banned, so that's not happening. Betty can go. Thought about that already before. I guess there's really nothing stopping from Cleo going except the tournament. Percy's part of the Marionette Mafia though. They're not going to allow one of their most powerful assets to go. Would it make sense? Delia Wyvernheart's kind of a... Here's the thing. She's a part of the Shrine of Calamity. Any of the Shrine of Calamity characters can go. And but if Amelia's there, they won't really need to worry about the Apostle as much. So that's a no-go. She's too strong. This was just a bad matchup. So many of these people are going to be fighting. There's other adventures I can use. I just don't know. Ooh, it'd be interesting to send Emma. But I wanted to save Emma as a surprise. She's a Celestialite. Yeah, I need to save her because she's a plot point for Jamie. So I can't use her. Well, if they're a plot point for each other, it's not really... Oh, fuck. That needs to be like a... almost a review, kinda. Percy's too important. Brilliant. Tarako, Claude, and Shizu. Thought about sending Claude and Shizu with Betty before, and Astra. Because they're also Shrine of Calamity. Enya's out of the question. Amelia's not... wouldn't make sense story-wise. Shizu's not going to be great for a dungeon fight. That's the problem. Claude would be phenomenal. A Zipper would also be okay. You know, would be a strong shot. I don't have any of the Vanguard members in here yet. I just stick with the original composition and don't write myself into a corner where people should actually die early. Yeah, that's kind of ass, but Betty's gonna go. Betty has to go because the reason Betty loses her fight is because she was kind of cooked before her fight. So she still needs to go. She's gonna get cooked here. So there's a couple of reasons why I need Betty to fight more. The first one is we didn't get to see her do anything in book 1, at least not really. Essentially, her and Jamie swept mimics, and then she got swept by Jamie. But Jamie's statement about her having a mental block and the fact that she should be ranked higher is extraordinarily true. And I need to show that she's competent outside of when she's dealing with Jamie. She's got this big issue when it comes to inferiority complex with Jamie. So she's gonna act as their point and their captain. Actually, she'll act as their safety guard, more or less. I think what we do is we send in Astra, Tiger. See, but the thing is, if it's just a survey party, Astra, Taiga, Neptune, Lucky are plenty. Don't need to send in heavy guns like her. But they're not high enough rank to do something like this by themselves, so they would send in Betty to make up for that because they don't have a high enough ranker to accept the quest. So she's just there to babysit and play, just make sure they get back safely. Okay. Do we need... We're basically back to a 4-man squad. I think that Astra comes out. What are Zipper? Oh, it's also probably much. Give them another fire type user, which they're used to fighting with, at least 2 of them. This would be really funny if I send Claude in, because Claude's going to feel way stronger than normal and pick up on the fact that there's either a Celestial in the dungeon or that somebody in their party is a Celestial once he goes to use it. So that'd be really funny for story-wise, but then I'll have to break out the Claude Lucky thing sooner. Doesn't tell him exactly who it is, nor will he be able to feel it. Mana, affinity, and ability to attune to it isn't the greatest, but he is incredibly smart. But he also doesn't like being wrong and throwing out accusations without being absolutely correct. Okay. Sending Fable Red would be a fucking mistake. Let's not do Fable Red, yeah? Let's stay away from Fable Red for now. That needs to be saved for the Krma fight. If Claude goes, Chizu's not gonna let him go alone. Unless she's forced to stay. She's entirely too powerful to be going. It's kind of like I feel like Zipper's probably a safe choice. Zipper's from Beyond the Veil, and another also very strong. Thing with Zipper though is that Zipper is gonna be a better matchup into this thing than Claude. Claude will get incapacitated rather quick, leaving it to the others. Let's just think, what would make for a more entertaining team dynamic? I think Claude story-wise would be more entertaining for banter and for like putting the on edge if he finds out that Lucky's a Celestial. Zipper would be kind of nonchalant about the entire thing, so that'd be kind of boring. But he's an entertaining character, I guess. Yuna, I don't want Yuna to go just for purely selfish reasons. Chizu absolutely cannot go. That just can't fucking happen. Any of Fable Red in their team can't go. It really falls on the... Rogden would be okay and serve as like a guide for the ones who haven't gotten into the dungeon, but Betty could also do the same. Beatrix is incredibly competent, can fill that more experienced, competent role, to be honest. Nupt, Taiga, Astra, Lucky. None of them has seen a dungeon before. Nupt has technically seen a dungeon, but not more than the entrance level. Taiga's explored ruins, crap-filled areas. They have that experience going for them. And they're familiar with texts about dungeons, as is Nupt. So they have that going for them. Betty also has done dungeon diving. Lucky's completely new to it as a whole. Astra would be new to it as a whole. Claude would have seen a dungeon before. One, I think. No, two. No, one. Yeah, one. We got his shield. It would be interesting, but problem with Cleo is I have the breakdown. Does what yet? Tell me I didn't take note of who wins what fight. Bruh. Need to update my location list and shit too. Some point, I don't know when. Before we get to book 3, I have a lot of stuff to update in the Skelly. Here it is. Beatrix Hainme. Hainme is supposed to win. Carol Chizu. Chizu obviously win. Doesn't need to win by DQ, but okay. Theo Claude. Claude win. Full sweep. Right? Problem is, if I send in Claude and Claude winds up getting injured or messed with before the fight. Yeah. I have to mess with these numbers later. Fool's Carol plus 155, 490 to 465. Lucky Stella. Lucky wins. See, the thing is, like, at this point, by the time Nupt and Yuna fight, that ends with the Fool's Carol down by 200 points. So literally, even if Jamie won his fight, or even if Lucky won their fight, does that make it too obvious? Because they're both required to win their fights in order to technically Jamie doesn't win his fight against Ganyu, so Ganyu just forfeits. Hi Gary, welcome in. Get cozy. Doing some late night lucky. Some lo-fi music with thunderstorms, and I'm writing. So Astra Aniwa. Astra loses. Tiger Percy. Neptuna. A really bad matchup, honestly, for Nept. Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't know. I think the safest bet is to do Taiga Nept Betty with Lucky, and then this way it's a small entry party. We're not showing too many people off we don't need to be. I think Claude would be really, really cool, but can Claude feasibly beat Cleo after going in the dungeon? I think Claude would be really cool. I think that Astra would be okay. You know, wouldn't be great. Percy would be cool, but there's no fucking way that would ever happen. Stella would be cool, but there's no way that ever happened. Zipper would be alright, but it's not the greatest. Emma would be cool, but it makes no sense. Amy can't possibly attend. And Vladimir can't possibly attend. Cleo Carol can't possibly attend. All of the Fable Hunters and Reddit Krma X's team can't attend. Ollie can't attend, and neither can Tara. They're both doing their specific trainings basically up until the bell. Yep. This shit's tight. Yeah, alright, well, that is what it is. Suppose. Lucas tells and ears droop as she returned to the cafe side. I'm gonna have Chuck deliver the message. Like, the thing with Chuck, right? Brog didn't do it. Gotta be Chuck. Okay. FA side. He was waiting. Was leaning up against or threshold. Threshold's frame. So, going to talk about last night. Amy asked. Not right now. He shook. Then. A familiar face talking. Arrow. of Yara wearing well crafted. Very well. Ballard. Blouse. Speaking. Very animated. Yep. Like, was right. Granny side. Truck came here. The dungeon. Please tell. Oh. Over there. We'll see. Gotta go talk. Buddy. Quick anyway. And he slipped through to guild side. Good ass. Mosey. That's not right. That's not right either. Not right? I don't fucking... That is not how I would spell that, clearly. Moseyed over counter. Anya. It just popped up out of nowhere. Also, he wouldn't talk this way. Telling you, popped out of nowhere. Wait. Seriously? Seriously? You say so. Leave you home. Good. And you went to where it was on the map. Girl's voice. Funny. That's not it. Too much. Gotcha. I had a name for this town. Entry Village. Did Lucky and Jamie do the loot again? What do you mean again? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean again? Huh? Freak. After the Christmas special? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. Which I need to go back and reminded me. I need to do something on this. I still have to do the that was the Thanksgiving special. I still need to go back and do the Christmas mimic episode. Probably do that before I do the Digimon one. I had to change all these eyes and shit too. Fuck nodded and watched as Carol. Public eyes. This pair of you talking about fucking Jamie and Lucky? Is that what I said in there? Wait. Okay. I was saying I didn't say shit, did I? It's been a minute since I looked at that. Quick nodded and watched as Carol pulled out a tablet the size of a baking tray. With her hand. Multiple tabs. There you go. Take your time. Girl stopped. Okay. Walk to the side counter. Watching. Get to sections. Map. Paired. You're done. Okay. Eyes lit up once you saw her. I forget. You and Jamie. something. Hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Okay. Family. Nice. Okay. There. Peace mode. Lower your voice. Fuck. Appreciate. I need a favor. I'll do for you. Tell me this dungeon first. Have feeling. Go there. Just slip out. Yeah. That part. Cookie's eyes. Game literally has entire cartoon scenes. Does it really? I totally missed it. Hopefully I don't get shot by YouTube. These eyes. Burned. Oh, it won't be necessary. Fuck, I did it again. Me appeared behind Chuck. Once we have location, survey team up there. Hainme, you lucky minded. It will be you, be Betty, Tyga, and already called their two and they are on their way. Okay, fumbled around, unable to speak. Truth is, you gone already myself. But we both get what we want. Hainme explained. We get to go. I know we'll be okay. Engines are no joke. aren't covered. Oh boy. Ah. To do water. It's here. Found more really good AI art. Dude, it's so fucking Jover. Fix finger. Quickly. Pointed to a spot. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're getting cooked. Close by. Pretty grand. Right outside. Country. Village. Girl. Group. Oh. How strange. Village. Close to back. Forest. Maybe I looked hurriedly. Lucky. Got a hunch. The Earth. Mean. And there are always like there's someone. Whoops. Is given power by great or someone much stronger. And is all right. Up 124 words, that's it. Fucking what? I don't think I was writing particularly fast, but I didn't think I was writing super slow either. 298. I say it was 794. Like 1100. Not great. Could be worse though. Take it. Oh man. Definitely gonna have to get more done over the weekend. I would like to have chapter 2 done by the end of stream on Saturday, if possible. It's kind of what I want my roadmap to be. Chapter 2 finished by, if I could do like 2 chapters a week, that'd be good. Let's just say that. If I do 2 chapters a week, that'd be pretty awesome. I want to get more done than I've been getting done. I don't want to take like 6 months to get through the second book. Not in a particular rush or anything. I just would be the goal, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, it was good fun. Had good time. A good time, and now I drop y'all off. Hope everybody has a lovely rest of your. I'm gonna call it a little early so I can hopefully get to bed a little early. Wishful thinking, I know. Yeah, tomorrow I'll let y'all know in the Discord what we're doing. Maybe I'll put up a poll, I don't know, for the first part of stream for like an hour to 2 hours. I'll probably get a walkthrough up for Mega Man Legends if I do that, so I don't get lost for the full app. And then yeah, after we do that, we're just gonna hang out in Discord and do a watch along. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'd like to just do the watch along tomorrow. I don't know if I particularly know if that's possible though. We'll see. Anywho, hope you'll have a lovely rest of your night, and I look forward to time.